Hey guys, this is Curry Anderson, and the topic that I chose was if student athletes should be paid or not. And I said, basically saying, student athletes should not be paid just because, both players and coaches have been caught, for allegations, and they've had to pay fines, suspensions, or even kicked out of the university. Recruiting wouldn't even be a thing anymore. I mean, they're not professionals. They are 18 to 22-year-olds, depending on how long they stay in college for the particular sport. And so those were my, three main topics that I talked about. Because first off, in 2017, Arizona Wildcats college basketball coach Sean Miller. He wanted the number one prospect in the United States in DeAndre Ayton. So this was happening during the 2017-2018 season, and Mr. Ayton got $100,000 in his scholarship when he got it through the mail. And so, he played the entire season. He got drafted number one by the Phoenix Suns in the 2017-2018 draft. And after his first year, they finally came out and they caught Coach Sean Miller. And so, just like all these players are, obviously they're getting something. They are, most of them do, just so, that particular school gets the player that they want. And some other, altercations where, Reggie Bush, Cam Newton, Des Bryant, AJ Green, the Pouncey brothers. So, I mean, it's been happening, just not in basketball. It's been happening in football. And, I don't think that's really fair, for players to say that they need to get paid just because, at the end of the day, that they're getting some sort of money, and I just don't think that's fair. My second topic was recruiting. Recruiting wouldn't be a thing. It'd just be straight business, and that's not really fair. Just because, college sports are something you work for, and that's everyone's, goal when they're an athlete. They want to see that D1 scholarship, and, if they can't get that scholarship, then, it's all right. But a lot of people, when they get this D1 scholarship, you're going to school for free. You get benefits with it, and I just don't think, paying for getting paid is not really something that they should proceed just because of all the benefits they get, and recruiting wouldn't be a thing. So, and the last topic is most of these kids that are coming, going into college their freshman year are going to be 18, and they might stay until like 22, depending on, what year you are. And especially you see more and more often, more basketball players especially are doing the one and done. So they're not really taking, full advantage of their free scholarship, and, they get a free degree, and not a lot of kids get a free degree. So at the end of the day, I really don't think college athletes should get paid just because of allegations from the past. Recruiting wouldn't be a thing. It'd just be a straight business, and that's not fair to all the other D1 schools. And these kids are, like I said, between 18 to 22 years old. So at the end of the day, you get a full ride, and you should be happy with that, and you should be happy that you're playing the sport that you love in front of a D1 school.